Hey everybody, this is Miss K. Welcome to Miss K on Postal. So, I'm sitting in the car, as always, drinking my Starbucks. I hope you guys are having a great hump day. I'm not, well, actually, I am. It's a good day. It's a beautiful day. Beautiful day to work at the post office and beautiful day to make this money. You know how we do. But I wanted to come and discuss with you guys some things I've been seeing, just a little observations. You know how I do. In regards to all this stuff that's still going on with the ground advantage. So I've been noticing since we started the ground advantage that the stations aren't separating the mail the way we were told they were going to do it. We were told that they were going to separate the machinable from the non-machinable, and then the letters would come the way they come. But baby, I don't know what they doing, because they sending boxes with buckets of letters and shit strewn about with priority and stuff just floating in there, and then I'm flipped over flats and whatnot. Now, I'm not accusing y'all at the station. You know I love y'all. I love the clerks. I love y'all there. But I don't know if they didn't tell y'all, or y'all got so much shit on your plate that you just ain't got time. Because honestly, now you're asking clerks at stations, which majority of them no longer have mail handlers at. So the clerks are now the fucking mail handlers, the postmaster, the fucking customer service rep, the door holder, every goddamn thing. Oh, and they're unloading trucks. And you're asking them to break down this mail that's normally broken down at the plant, right? So do you think they got time for that? On top of every damn thing else they got to do? Maybe case some mail and do some other shit? I mean, like, seriously. But you, meaning the Postal Service, started this program, and you haven't informed the employees at the stations how you guys would like for the stuff to be broken down, how it's supposed to go. Like, honestly, the mail that's coming off the trucks from these stations, and I'm not saying it's every station, but it's a good chunk of them. The mail coming and the shit say machinable. Everything in that motherfucking goddamn GPC or OTR is non-machinable. They're still mixing machinable with non-machinable. Now, y'all, postal management, says, oh, we have to work out the kinks. What's so fucking hard about separating machinable from non-machinable? I don't see what's so hard about it. It's very self-explanatory. I don't get it. Maybe it's just me. But once again, like I said, I'm not blaming anyone at the station. I know you guys have a lot of shit that you have to fucking do. So the mere fact, especially when you're doing the end of the night, which they call closeout, they're closing out the station. They're trying to get all this mail out of the station so it can go to the plant to be processed. You got a lot of shit going on. So if you throwing shit in the container because you got to get out of here and this mail can't sit in the station, I can see why. But it piggybacks on, again, you got clerks working at stations. Some stations, it's one clerk, maybe two, and they have so much shit to do, there's nobody there to help them. The post office, always in their infinite wisdom of fuckery, does not think things through and do not say, hey, you know what, if this is the plan we're going to implement, then we need to either have a meeting, get extra people, give y'all overtime, whatever it is, so that this can be done and we can work out the kinks so we can make this better. If this is supposed to be a streamlined system across the country, it don't seem too streamlined to me, because I still see the same shit every night. Every night on the dock is coming fucked up. Not one night out of the week, every other night. It's every night this shit is coming off the trucks fucked up. This shit is labeled wrong. Look, there are some places they don't even have labels that say machinable or non-machinable. It's just whatever. I saw a handwritten placard, and I wouldn't even call it a placard. It was a white piece of paper, and they wrote on there how many letters was in there. Somebody must have counted it. It was 80, because it said 80 letters. That's some sad shit. We can sit here and we can complain and whine and moan about how the system is, but do we really have control of how the system works? I know for the longest time I keep telling y'all, we have a voice, we need to use it. But when it comes to certain things that are beyond the scope of our control, do we really, really, really have a voice? And does it really, really, really matter? I've been talking shit about Ground Advantage since before it came out. I'm going to keep talking shit about it because it's the post office brainchild and it's not working. But even when you try to give information or advice or any type of input as to how this shit is working, because they're not asking the workers. If you ask the workers who do this shit every day, we will tell you, nah, man, don't do it like this, do it like this. If they're going to do this, do this. This is what we need. This is how it has to get done. But they're not asking us. So at the end of the day, does it really matter if we bitch, moan, and complain about it? Is something really going to change? Probably not. But I enjoy bitch, moaning, and complaining about it because it's fun. It's so much fucking fun just to bitch, moan, and complain about it. Because, I don't know. It just keeps showing us once again how we work with people who are inept and don't even think about any of the ramifications of how things are supposed to work. How long are we going to be going through this process where mail is coming in from stations that's not broken down? We were told, oh, we're not going to be breaking down this stuff anymore. It's just going to come and you're going to dump it and it's going to be this. Baby, please. We still separating. We still going through these containers and these GPCs and these boxes to try and go ahead and make sure everything is broken down properly before it even gets to the bundle sorter or wherever it needs to go. But you know what they say, it's job security, right? Job security. So for job security's sake, we got to keep doing what we're doing. Job security is not giving people overtime. I know some of y'all keep saying you're not getting it, but baby, we getting overtime. I don't know what y'all doing with y'all at. It's just like the elimination of Tour 2 at some plants. They haven't eliminated Tour 2 at my location. And I know there are some locations that actually tried to eliminate Tour 2 and literally 1 week later say, nah, you know what? Y'all go back to y'all bed because we can't do this shit. It's a big ass gap. It's always the post office biting off more than they can chew with management, with upper management. All these grandiose motherfucking plans that they put together don't even have the foresight to see beyond what's going to happen. And then shit start rolling out. And then you like, well, what the fuck? And they go, well, no, ain't no well, because you didn't think about it. You didn't put an action plan together. You didn't do scenarios. What if this happens? What if that happens? What if we do this? What if we do that? The same motherfucking way you want to combine routes for our MVS drivers. So they're doing 3 or 4 routes, 5 or 6 routes. But we still, in some places, have contract drivers. For what? If y'all claiming to save money, why the fuck do we have contract drivers? I'm starting to not see their purpose. Give it to our drivers. Hire more drivers that specifically work for the post office, not contracted by the post office. But that's too much, right? That's too much, like, right? It's just like, oh, no, we can't do that. No. And we're almost on the heels of peak season. Summer is about to end soon, unless you live in a state that's burning hell hot. Summer ain't even over. So when school starts back for some of us in a couple of weeks, and we get into the swing of things, and then before you know it, it's going to be time for Halloween, then Thanksgiving, and then we're supposed to be in peak. And I want to see what this peak is going to look like this year. Because last year, I ain't seen no peak. Peak nothing. It was like peekaboo, bitch, because I ain't seen no peak. Peak nothing. But with these changes that you've implemented, that's not even being fully done from any location. I'm not going to just put it on the stations. It's everywhere. It's not being done properly everywhere. Every plant across the nation, they're behind. There's mail that's not getting processed and sent out. You come in the next day, it's still mail from the night before sitting there. What are you going to do when peak comes? How are they going to handle this? Baby, just get ready to make some money. Because you know, post office can't never do nothing. It's always a clusterfuck. Just buy your extra pair of shoes, baby. Because you're going to be working. Because I'm telling you, if this is a brief glimpse right now in the summer of this program that they're doing, all these changes that they're implementing that are being half-assed implemented, what you think going to happen come peak season? You got places they're letting go of PSCs, they're letting go of MHAs. They don't need them. They barely get 4 hours. So are you going to hire these people back during peak with all these implementations y'all got going across the board? Let me sip my Starbucks on that. It's pretty good now. I don't think so. So that means that those of us who are still working, we're going to be doing all this extra shit, which is fine. We like it. We like that money. But we need to make sure that everybody gets to make money. But we also need to make sure that this shit that they're doing is done properly. Because at the end of the day, we're the ones on the ground pushing out this mail, making sure it has to go where it goes. All they're doing up top is looking at fucking numbers and telling you, well, this has to be done this way. No, it don't. You don't fucking know how it needs to be done because you're sitting in an office at a desk looking at a computer giving you some scenarios of numbers of how things are supposed to be, not the way things really fucking are. And that's the post office main problem. Pencil fucking pushers. So, with all this shit going on, mail not getting separated properly from the stations, mail coming into the plant half-assed, still has to get separated. Too many hands. We're doing too much work. And peak season around the corner. Baby, I'm just going to prepare. Take your vitamins. Drink plenty of fluids. Get some orange juice in you. Because you think it's crazy now with all the discombobulation of fuckery? Wait till peak season come. Just wait. It's going to be fun. We're going to have a blast. But Miss K just had a thought. Just wanted to run it by y'all guys. I know it's something y'all probably think about. Us postal workers, we're thinkers. So I'm going to finish my Starbucks and I'm going to go inside the plantation. So just want to make sure you guys got a little information for the day, something to chew on, have conversations about. Anything you want to tell me, whatever, drop it in the comments. Don't forget, Friday night, what am I doing? I'm having late night live at 12 midnight. So you want to talk to Miss K? We're going to do that. Got any questions you want to drop in the comments, drop in the live so we can talk about it? We're going to talk about it, whatever it is. You know how Miss K do. So always remember, and I'm not going to say postal babies because somebody got mad and said, why am I saying postal babies instead of postal freaks? Because y'all my babies, but y'all still freaks. Okay? Anyway, but always remember my postal freaks. Love and light. Peace.